Oh, hello again. Welcome back. There's the base down there that we were at last time, and we're just looking through our camera drone right now. Of course, how did I get this camera drone? Well, we're actually using the vehicle, or the building, which is known as the Air Control Center. The Air Control Center allows you to call in aircraft and bombers, both ground attack, anti-air, and of course the B-2. And of course you can go ahead and use those anywhere on the map you want. And of course this menu here, all the way zooming out or just clicking on it to activate the radar, helps you to better assess the situation overall and also help to fight with or against aircraft. So let's go ahead and zoom back in, and we'll go through some more building techniques here at the higher tiers. What I covered before was very basic, and if you want to see it, please go back to the previous video and watch the first part of the basic building techniques. And of course my base is set up a little sloppily and not very optimized, but we are going to be building some helicopters this round, and we're going to be launching some nukes. Oh yes. So one thing we can do is build the LGM-118 Peacemaker, or research the Peacemaker 2 program. Some of these things are very expensive at the moment, and we're just trying to get some more supplies for those, so it'll just take a moment or two. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and continue to fill up our logistical centers here, and we're going to go ahead and get some more rare earth minerals. It's just going to take a minute or two until our last upgrades are complete. So again, it takes a very long time to do these, and our last construction vehicle for our last nuke is out. We're also building a B-2, an F-22 Raptor, and an what is it, the F-35? Yes, the F-35B Lightning, which is the ground attack aircraft. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for these units to build, let's go ahead and call out the aircraft. We'll go ahead and call out the F-35 Lightning first, and of course we can do that by left clicking on the map, and out comes the aircraft. Very slow, these airplanes, but they do have a stealth capability, which you can only see with active radar. So if you can get this early enough, the enemy will never see you coming. You can cut off enemy supply chains or even attack routes with this aircraft. It's very good against ground, and I think it maybe even attack aircraft, though it's not an air superiority fighter. Keep that in mind. And of course you can easily see that with the air superiority camera. Very nice. Alright, now just like in Wargame, you can have him evac by pressing V, and he'll take off and go back to refueling, and away he goes. Next we can call in the F-22 Raptor. Yours truly gonna come out onto the screen, and here we come. And the F-22 Raptor is similar to the F-35 stealth capability, but it's used for air superiority, can be upgraded with countermeasures just like all aircraft, and even has the ability to have upgraded anti-aircraft weapons. And so thus, when it uses its anti-aircraft weapons, it can of course take them out from a much longer range, and that's what you're going to want to use to take down enemy bombers such as the B-2 Spirit. And of course the B-2 Spirit's not complete without having its upgraded bomb package, and of course that's available in the aircraft upgrade, and we've already equipped that. So we're going to go ahead and zoom out to our B-2 bomber, and of course what if our forces up there were just to be destroyed, or our base? Luckily we didn't kill anything important, but wherever you click he will bomb. So of course if there's a force that's open out in the open like this, the B-2 is going to absolutely annihilate it regardless of if they have AA or not. Keep in mind you can also nuke enemy positions like that as well. So if you got an eye on where the enemy is, or if you happen to bomb a convoy like that, you're going to be having a good time and they're going to be having a bad time. You can call these out as many times as you want. Just keep in mind again with the bomber, wherever you call him out, that's where he's going to bomb. So make sure that you don't accidentally bomb yourself trying to make him take a flanking route. It's extremely powerful. Very, very powerful unit. And once he drops his payload, he's off the map as well. He goes back to base. Very cool. Alright, so just a little bit of reloading time on that. Not too bad. Next thing we can do is our super weapon. We're going to have to build some nukes. Let's go ahead and build a basic nuke. And let's go ahead and build an upgraded nuke as well. Of course, we'll need more rare earth minerals for that, and we are just waiting on getting some more from over here. They're working double and triple shifts in order to get us our supplies, but unfortunately we're out of aluminum again with all that storage. I should say our aluminum has taken over the entirety of the map. So what we're going to do is, there would be a nice way to see if we could change the aluminum, some sort of magnetism or something, to change it into rare earth minerals. That would be great, but the only real way to make sure you have enough space is to continue those upgrades, continue building vehicles. And by the way, you won't have this much. I'm only doing it because I have so many. I haven't built any vehicles at all. We have our NLOS-C, which is 155mm heavy howitzer, and our HIMARS, which are very effective in combination with our earlier tanks that we built. Let's go ahead and build just a couple of these just to clear the resource bays of aluminum. And we'll show those off as well. And in the meantime, we can show off our helicopters, our Little Bird for recon, our Guardian for attack, and we even have an Osprey for transport, which can transport 12 soldiers or vehicles and can be upgraded with a Gatling cannon. I won't be... Whoa! Alright, we've got our super weapon now, and I think we should show it off by showing just how little these super weapons do at start unless they're upgraded. So let's go ahead and make a Peacekeeper strike on, no, I don't know, let's say this middle-class family home here. And let's go ahead and launch that at that threat. There goes the missile up into space, and you can see it on the mini-map, I believe, in a second or two as a nuclear icon. It's white, it's very hard to see, but it's going to drop right about here, and any troops that were exposed in the area would be immediately killed, and here comes the nuke, and it should have dropped. There it goes. So, suburban home didn't fare too well, but the Hendersons who lived just on the other block, their house stood up. I wonder why. But anyway, you can see that it's not a large area of effect, but the area of effect is very powerful, and of course you can always upgrade that if that's not enough. So let's go ahead and build the upgraded next level of Peacekeeper, and that's the LGM-118. So we'll go ahead and build the better nuke and show that off. Keep in mind, those can be shot down by a Patriot system or any equivalent, and in the meantime we're going to look around with our helicopters here. This little bird is a recon chopper that can also transport 4 soldiers, which is very nice. Very good for figuring out where the enemy is. Are they in this bank here? I don't know. Let's fly by. Oh, it doesn't look like they're there, and thus you can go ahead and land and take over that building. I don't know if helicopters can land on buildings and take them over, so that's something that may change in the future. The Guardian can be updated to have rocket pods, hydro rocket pods, which are very good against buildings, so you can go ahead and attack tanks with that. It is equipped with both a 30mm and also missiles, Hellfires more than likely. Awesome, very nice. And of course you can take out enemy tractors with ease. Perfect. Now the Osprey, of course, is a simple transport, and I won't show that off, but that's all you can build from there. And another nuke is ready. I don't know why the gods descend from the heavens every time a nuke is ready, but it's kind of a nice sound and scares the hell out of you. Let's go ahead and nuke this neighborhood now, and let's see exactly what happens. Oh, wow. Let's see, this family's got a nice swing set, a pool. Almost looks like The Sims here. Very nice graphics. Really liking how everyone here apparently in this town has a boat, though we're in the middle of the desert. I don't know where the hell they're actually going. But anyway, nuclear launch detected. Oh, damn. You can annihilate somebody's unprepared base with this in a matter of seconds. Even if you bring 2 of these, you can destroy their field HQ and all of their supplies, and that is it for them. So extremely important to have those weapons and also to be prepared against those weapons. We'll send our vehicles up north then to get them out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and send them with the rest of our troops. So you've pretty much seen everything there is to offer in the game, other than the anti-weapons, which, by the way, are just used as the Patriot. I had to build some extra power, by the way, which is America's weakness, but again, in DEFCON 1 are all the cool super weapons and upgraded buildings that help you get a little extra out of your game and or your tactics. And of course there's the Phalanx, which can shoot down enemy, kill infantry, so it's very good at stopping anybody from landing choppers behind your base and flanking. And of course the Air Control Center, which can call in those helicopters and such. And of course the FOB, which requires base projection, which helps to expand your base, I should say, and stocks resources without proximity limitations. So for instance, if you have your new resource operation on the other side of the map here, then you can go ahead and build it over here and not have your troops have to, or your trucks drive all that way. Alright, so with that said, I think we should do one last thing, and we'll just go ahead and load up on some nukes. I'm sure some of you know exactly what I'm going to do, but I hope what you do is to subscribe here on the channel and watch us for more great entertainment. Bolt Sauce, Nolan, and I, all 3 of us make fantastic entertainment. Mostly them. Those guys are very skilled, very good players who make up these types of tactics and really make me want to be a better player. And I'm sure you're here because you wanted some basic tutorials, but to see some advanced things, please check out their channels with the links down below, and even watch us at twitch.tv/RatPack. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, probably make some trouble for myself. We're going to also build ourselves a HIMARS, which is going to be one nice thing to see here in just a second. We're almost out of supplies again, so a very little my bases and very little that I have on the map. I have some very powerful weapons, which the only way to really build them is to expand and continue your expansion. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a corner. Capture those banks. Capture enemy troops. Those are some things that I'll go over, by the way, in some other tutorials about how to capture and heal your men. Uh-oh. Well, you know what that noise means. Until next time, I will see you guys, and enjoy the show. Bye. Wow. That's bad. The nuke barely even left the silo, it just self-destructed. I like that. So no power, which means we can't use a lot of these buildings. I'm gonna die. I love that. That's hilarious. So a lot of our buildings destroyed except for our ones that were out of the blast zone and or the most resilient, and of course our HQ is still here. So remember, until the enemy destroys everything you got, you're not beat just yet. Keep trying, hang in there, and I hope you enjoyed the VIP beta. Special thanks again to Alexis Ledrisse for checking us out and being a big fan as well, as much as we are of him and his great work with his Eugen team and all of our contacts who help get in contact with us to make that interview happen and to get this game. And we'll be playing with the Eugen staff in the future. They've invited us to play some games, so if you want to see that, please do comment down below. Until next time, password pimp hand and nuclear button strong. Nuclear button finger? Yeah, that's a little better.